What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I'm here with Sons of Anarchy Season 5, Episode 13. Obtenu, Cette. Y'all know I don't know what the fuck that means, but we're on the finale, y'all, where all our problems come to head. Some of them get solved, some of them move on to the next season, and new ones are, of course, presenting themselves as we go along. This whole season, there has been not a single second wasted. I mean, every scene is something. It's driving forward one of the many plots. It's, intensifying them. It's making them more complex. It's adding more layers to them. We're getting new characters. We're getting new dilemmas. It's more problems than there are solutions. Jax, he's just ready to explode. It's kind of just to the point where Jax wants to make all the solutions, and when somebody else comes with a solution and implements it without him proving it, he gets pissed, i.e. Bobby. But that one was one of his deepest, most personal issues. But I think Bobby realized he's putting too much focus on his war with Clay than on the other issues that are, continuously putting pressure on the club and just crushing them. Like the crew is falling apart, and Jax, he said, I don't feel a sense of brotherhood ever since I lost Opie. So, I mean, he just doesn't care about the club being crushed at this point. It really is just about getting out of these scenarios. So, I mean, I say so he can move on with his life, but he also said, hey, this club is his life. So, but it's like you saying you don't care about the brotherhood, which is the club right now. So, like, I don't know. Pope wants Tig today. I'm assuming this episode. So we got to see how Jax handles that, and how Jax handles that tells me what I need to know about Jax moving forward. We need to see what he does with Juice. I really don't like how he handled baby mom. What's her name? It escapes me at the moment, but I did not like how he handled her. That was dark and was low, and I just would never fathom doing that to a person who is a recovering addict. You know what I mean? Like, that's horrible. Wendy, that's her name. She was actually starting to do really good in her life. And, her wanting her child is not a bad thing. Like, there's a lot of evil people out there that could care less about their kids, but she actually was putting in the work to be a better mom, a better person. And Jax just is not in a forgiving state. Granted, I don't think old Jax was either, but because her drug addiction was bad. But anyway, let's get into this, because this is an hour and 2 minutes. This is a movie. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Let's finish this season off strong, yeah. Come on, Rennie, you coming up here to say hi? Or what? And then not him committing a heinous crime and then sleeping like a baby. This is nasty work. Who you want by your side, Gemma? Nero or Clay? What you gonna do with that gun? Clay. Carl and Carla. Tarzan. Please let her go back to work. He in the big city. I don't see Tig.
What do you want? Some kind of letter of intent? Locking down your interest in my needs?
The maintenance contracts.
And the subsidized housing for Opie's family. Plus Sam Crow's percentage for me bringing all the parties together.
Relax. Deal is moving forward. Paperwork's already started.
And one more piece of paper doesn't make a difference, right?
They're showing him a lot. He gonna take
Out
over.
there with the boys.
We got some business in Stockton this morning.
We have a storage garage. 2 o'clock.
I'm texting you.
We'll be there.
Jax is gonna overthrow Pope and hand it to him right there. I forgot his name.
Almost done, my friend.
Look, almost done.
Yes.
He gonna take over. Look,
My suitcase is in the car.
I know you fucking lying, Gemma.
Thank you.
Remember what he did to you. Remember what he can still do to you. He has nothing.
First chip. I promise.
She's
Nerves
telling
and
what he
muscles are
wanted to hear.
communicating normally. No permanent damage, Tara. Dr. Ballion thinks you'll be operating within 6 months.
Excellent.
That's amazing.
If she don't go to
I
jail.
just didn't expect this.
I knew you'd heal.
Well, unfortunately, a positive drug test might make it true. Because he banged a speedball into my shoulder.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You should be horrified. Go to Oregon now. Before something awful happens to you and your son. And if you don't do it, I will, because I don't give a shit about custody. I'm getting out! I'm getting out.
She just declared it.
Good.
I want Tara to go too. I love her, but if her character had to leave for him to be safe, I'd be okay.
Dante says now we have to pay triple two for protection? I mean, we all know you split. Well, what the hell are we supposed to do, huh?
Okay, I get it, Ganda. I get it. I'm sorry I let that happen. I'm here now.
Nero was the law around this part of town, huh?
See what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
How big is this crew?
At 15?
Been recruiting. Closer to 20.
It's probably more, Holmes.
That still leaves us a little light.
Don't worry about that. With the Cholo cavalry on the way.
Okay. We don't even know what the fuck that is. Of course, it's dog fights they're talking about. I always tell Rainey, look how blessed she is because she's home, comfortable, with all the toys and beds in the world. They can have you out there in the trenches fighting for your fucking life, Rainey. You got lucky with me. People love this shit. Come on, I don't want to see no more. Tigger's getting triggered because he lost a dog. At least it's still alive. Go get that thing some medical treatment. It's so sad. Because why would you do that to it? Oh my fucking god, they just throw away the dead body. Burn this place. You gonna shoot it?
Who the hell are you, Ted?
He was gonna kill it because it lost. I'm sorry, for once I'm with Tig. Look, Bobby with the dual wheel.
I got an assault!
Nero people, right? Okay, alright, thank God. Alright, these are boys, okay. Come on, oh, Chips! Damn! Oh! Yes, Chips! Come on. You shit lying down, motherfucker. Face full of nails! God damn! Ooh! They went brutal with this episode. Ooh! You wanna go through the window? Go through it then, motherfucker. Get him, Nero. Oh no, don't GTA that late. Look at him. Nero. Oh, yes, get his ass, doggy. Now that's excellent revenge. Tear his ass up. All the dogs out there.
That would be a good Catholic.
Get you some lunch.
Lowen is gonna figure out what our next move is, and we're gonna put this shit behind us.
If only it was so simple.
What about Wendy?
Wendy will back off.
How do you know?
She want to hear you say it.
She can't prove shit. She's just a junkie.
Looks like he was forced into early retirement. The little sister, she was his only family.
Ain't got nothing to lose.
State your name for the record.
Jesus Christ! Guard!
What in the sick shit?
Otto.
This dude can literally be the fucking Joker. He's insane. Who does that?
I'm here for in vitro counseling.
Oh my god. This episode.
When were you going to tell me about Oregon? You got no idea.
What I got is my family, and I am pulling them out of this goddamn cesspool.
You take one step out of charming. The only place you're going is prison. Tell him you asked me to bring you that cross.
Jax would kill you.
I might as well. I'm dead without my boys. At least I would have the satisfaction of knowing you were locked up, getting fist raped until they were well into their 20s.
Ooh. This.
Hope you're not pregnant.
You do what you have to do, but I'm leaving Charming, and my sons are coming with me.
She really ain't scared of you, Gemma. She's really not. She's been over you for a while. I'm lost for words, y'all.
Hello.
Let him know. Run
Cornered
away.
animals left and right. Everybody's a cornered animal these days.
Not at all.
Look. Got his number now. They planning shit.
Hey, they found the breeder supplying the fight dogs. Asked if we could shut it down. Oh, I've got that son of a bitch. I'm gonna take Tig. No.
You have got no idea what the hell you're walking into.
We'll handle it.
And then I don't know.
Hey, you
what's
sure
gonna
this is the
happen
place?
What's
I don't see any candles or pens.
Yeah, this is the place.
Give me the piece.
Jax.
Do it! What the hell's going on, man? Oh, no. Jax, come on. You rat bastard. God damn it!
From what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like you're going down today, Tig. Looks like Pope's about to die.
You made it on time.
Him too.
The gun.
It's just a precaution.
Oh, okay. I thought they were saying take Jax too. I said, motherfucker, what?
She was screaming my name. She was going, Daddy, shut him up. Daddy, shut him up! Did you bring him?
Once the paper is signed, you can die, motherfucker.
I do it in the garage. Spot a couple hikers on the way in. Sound travels out here.
It always had to come from the inside, because if he had spotted other sons, he would have sensed betrayal. Yep, there we go.
That was me.
Come on! You should have brought my backup. Don't take a piece. So you got backup. Let Tig get his revenge.
You kill one man that burns your kid alive.
Don't make it quick.
Stupid cracker, bitch. You know what happens to whoever kills me.
I'm counting on it.
You made it too quick. I would start shooting with the knees and start working my way up.
I'm sorry.
We needed your authentic reaction.
I couldn't tell you.
You would have picked up on something. You could have killed me right away, bro.
But he didn't.
I didn't think Jax would do it. The juice is alright. Like I said, I don't even like Tig, but I wouldn't want Pope to win today. Not after Opie.
That's Clay's gun.
Yeah, it is. Is that going to be a problem for you?
He just shook. Like he thought he was about to die. He thought you gave him up. He felt the ultimate betrayal in his heart. Like, imagine your mortal enemy about to fucking kill you and your brother gave you over.
Holy shit. That's Damon Pope.
Did you do this?
Just working towards that common goal.
Which one?
Step out of the garage. You're welcome.
We got a weapon!
I was the one who could tie you with a conspiracy charge. Everything else they could charge you with is a misdemeanor.
Oh, hallelujah.
Should we do that?
That's fucking excellent. Oh, so Otto did that
No.
in Tara's
We need to do
favor.
it now.
Move everything into storage next week.
Thanks, Jizzy. I love you, brother. I'm gonna miss you most.
Why don't I trust Clay?
You gotta leave now. You gotta get out of here. You gotta split. Take my bike.
What are you talking about, son?
What does Juice know? What does Juice know? How would he know? I don't even think Jax told Chibs in them.
This weapon is registered in your name. It was just used in the murder of Damon Pope.
You're going downtown, motherfucker! That was the gun that he gave Juice. Juice must have handed it over to Jax. That's why Juice must have put it together. Wow.
Right here. Can anyone confirm that? My wife.
She like, I don't know about that now.
Tell him, Jim.
Said he had to settle up some accounts before he left.
She won her boys back.
I didn't think he'd kill anyone.
Ooh, revenge is a motherfucker, Clay. Roosevelt is a little shook too. He like, damn, Jax is good. Do somebody else to get what you need. That's what Pope taught you.
Clay's prints were on the weapon.
And now you get head of the table, sir. Pleasure doing business.
How is it Clay knew where Mr. Pope was gonna be? Only two parties knew the location.
Rich Clay must have followed me here. Waited for Pope to leave, trailed him to the garage.
You running late. You locked down a lucrative deal. The man who called the play that killed your best friend is gunned down by the man you hate most.
You think I planned this whole thing? Come on, man. You give me way too much credit. If it's any consolation, I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Marks.
Okay. Put on a good show, and it worked out in both parties' favors.
Bounty's on Clay tomorrow. I want him dead before his hearing.
He used Clay to solve all his problems. Clay was the problem for a lot of the bullshit happening, so he had to be the solution as well. I fucking love it. Going to jail, about to be killed. This is great.
I kept my word to you in the club. I didn't lay a hand on Clay.
It wasn't about being smart enough to hurt him. It's about being smart enough not to hurt him. You had a chance to be different.
Maybe I'm not so different.
The gavel changes you, that's for sure.
Do you want to be with me or not?
He been wanting to be with you. It was you that was playing.
I'm just saying.
I just don't know if I'm going to be able to give you everything you need right now.
And what is it you think I need? Love? Only men need to be loved, sweetheart. Women need to be wanted.
Well, that's about to get very messy, Jim.
That's what she likes, shit.
I know messy.
She loves.
That's what I do best.
She loves Messy. The queen of Messy.
You need to buy that farm, brother. You're so close to getting out.
So are you, man. So are you. I'm gonna make you another deal. You walk away. I'll walk away.
You stay, I'll stay. Sad if she's the best choice, but I mean, really, who y'all got?
Is that what this is? You trying to teach me some kind of lesson?
And then I realized that my job as your old lady is to be strong when and where you can't be. I took that job in Oregon. It starts in 2 weeks.
Good for you.
The boys are coming with me.
Good for you. You let her
And
do
if
this.
you love them, and if you love me, you will follow us up there.
You won't. We'll die here.
We'll end up like the two people we hate the most.
Clay and Gemma. Clay and Gemma. Who the fuck interrupting our meaningful and inspirational conversation for the future? They here for you, Atara.
I mean, for Tara.
Motherfucker.
Is he to commit murder?
How the lawyer
Death
said
of
that
Pamela
shit
Tork.
was. Who? The girl.
You're under arrest, Dr. Knowles.
She was finna go. She was finna start over. What the fuck happened? That Lee guy is coming for Tara hard. Bobby Quinton? He said, I ain't doing it, Jack. She ain't no different. These look like Oakland boys, too. You redeemed yourself at the perfect time, because I happen to need a sitter. Part of me is healed because we took down the motherfucker that orchestrated Opie's death along with a bunch of the other people that had shit to do with it. Wound partially healed. You can never fully heal the Opie wound. I didn't completely lose all of Jax's soul, but a part of it he definitely sold this season. Tara going to jail. Gut punch. Everything else seemed to be just about solved. Like I said, I still think the Irish are an issue. I mean, if Galindo is satisfied, I mean, time will tell. But I mean, it looks like the Chinese deal and all of that should satisfy those things to where Jax don't need to be involved. The other issue is Nero's getting back in the game and we're involved with his crew. That's a fucking problem because that just leads to more people roped into our world, and that's just more drama and bullshit to deal with. And the other issue, of course, is Jax can't walk away like he had initially planned. Which sucks because, of course, this is what he dreamed about, him and Opie, and, you know, growing up to lead this club. That's obviously the goal. And he's to that point. And he just about, like I said, cleaned up Clay's fuck-ups and got his revenge on Clay to the point where he can now try and operate this club in a new light, per se. I mean, Clay's shadow, I feel like, will always be there to haunt the club, and it probably will take a long time to completely get rid of that shadow. But for the most part, I think we've handled most of that. I'm still stuck on Tara going to jail now. Because how did that happen? Lowen messed up somewhere. I'm trying to figure out. That Lee guy ain't giving up. So I'm trying to figure out what happened. I don't know. That's next season's problem. But damn. I mean, I would be surprised if they threw Tara in jail permanently. It's just obviously the big factor with jail is you're not safe. That's the scary part. I just worry about her safety, and that man wanting to come after her so bad because he thinks she's involved. Tara really genuinely did not know Otto was going to hurt that lady. I'm still quite not sure why he did it. It didn't make sense. It didn't do anything productive. Like, I don't get it. Even, you know, he tried to protect her and by, you know, spitting his tongue out and all that other bullshit. But you never had to kill that lady in the first place. That was just so fucking extra, and I don't get it. If you wanted to forgive the club, but you didn't need to kill somebody to prove that. Like, I just don't get it. He just caused an unnecessary problem. Now Tara got to go through hell, and she was just about to leave. She declared she was going to Oregon. Hand just about healed. She was going to move. Of course, when we're trying to be productive and get our lives together, bullshit comes out of nowhere and just slaps you in the motherfucking face. Like, goddamn. Like, can I just better my life, please, in peace? And for somebody like Tara, that is a law-abiding citizen for the most part, that just be chilling, just trying to go to work and raise her family, jail is horrible. Them other people, like, who commit crimes and shit, they be planning to go to jail. They just okay with it. They just don't give a fuck. But for a regular folk, that is just a nightmare. You don't want to do that shit. So, I know she's just terrified out of her mind. That's just horrible. All she could think about was the baby crying. Like, she about to be forced to be away from her boys and locked in a cage. Like, that's terrible. But Jim back home, she about to... I guess she's going to be watching the kids again. But she did her part to, as far as what Jackson and them agreed to. She helped seal the deal on Clay. Juice did too. I think all has been made right as far as the sins and atrocities that they have committed over the past 2 seasons. Gemma still wouldn't be allowed to drive my fucking kids. But she can stay in the house. And her ass better not be doing no type of drugs or alcohol. I swear to God. You begged for this back. Do it right and do it with a clear fucking conscience at all times. Wait until you leave to smoke a cigarette, to get high, get drunk. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how bad your day is going. If you want to walk into this house with these kids, it need to be with a clear conscience. If you don't want to do it today, then don't fucking do it. Just say no. Like, that shit is so annoying. Say no. I can't do it today. I don't know where Juice's head's at because he seemed really broken about what he had to do to Clay. I don't give a fuck. Clay deserved it. I think Tig will be reborn as a new person. I think he's been real quiet this season. I think this episode was him saying the most words, and his life flashed before his eyes. His enemy almost won, but Jax, he did the Jax thing and was a goddamn superhero. Went in and saved the fucking day. And I think with that, on top of Opie's death, on top of his daughter's death, the betrayal of Clay and the lies he's been told, I think Tig can start to become a different person. I don't think who he is will change, but as far as like the things I didn't like about him, his impulsiveness, his willing to do things without question for loyalty and all of that, I think that shit will go out the window. I think he realizes actions have severe consequences, and it's a hard fucking pill to swallow for somebody like him who's used to just doing what the fuck he wants and being a badass, right? I think he'll learn his lesson. Bobby, he's not, you know, following Jax in this light. He said, I'm not being your VP. He'll probably give it to Chibs. I don't know who'll be the new sergeant at arms. Maybe Happy. That's the only person that's always in constant good standing with him. It sucks because Bobby was the voice of reason, but Jax shunned him out, and Bobby was trying to keep him on the straight path. He was like, listen, this was not about you getting at Clay another way. I know you could do that. This was about not doing it, not acting on impulse. But you know what? You say what you will about Jax, but him taking down Clay solved a lot of problems. He was able to fix up a lot of things and tie it up with a neat bow. So, I mean, I don't know if Bobby truly felt the weight of what was all the pressure being put on Jax. He solved all the major problems that I don't even think Bobby knew about. Well, he knew about Rico, of course, but as far as like Pope and that deal with Tig and all that, like we had to wrap all that shit up. And we used Clay to do it. So Clay was just a cherry on top. You know what I mean? The rest was the deal, and that was perfect. So, I mean, could you have killed them and not linked it to anybody? Yeah, but Pope's people are always going to come after somebody, so why not give them a target, your enemy? Target Clay. Let me lock his ass up so he can't do nothing, and put a target on his back so he can die. It was genius. I'm not mad at it. Even if Bobby is, I'm not mad at it. I get it. It's disappointing to see somebody you think had potential, throw that potential away and be somebody that you don't like and that, you know, they don't like, and that, you know, we all sat around this table and talked about how we didn't like what this motherfucker was doing, but now you doing that same shit, now that you're in his position. It's disappointing. I get it. I do. But because of the circumstances and the context of the situation, I understand why Jax did a lot of what he did. The Wendy thing will never be excusable, but as for everything else, I get it. I do. And I mean, as much as all the trauma that everybody goes through, we can't dismiss Jax's trauma as well. He watched his best friend get beat to death in front of his fucking face. In what world does he not make people pay for that? You know what I mean? Like, everybody involved. In what world does he not make them pay for that? Jax has always been about settling the people that have done the family wrong. That's what we've always done. We just have to go around. I mean, unfortunately, you just got to go outside the table in order to preserve the rules that y'all, you know what I mean? It's like he's doing the stuff to protect everybody else's integrity, if that makes sense. I don't know. It really doesn't. I mean, because he had to involve Juice and all of them, and yeah, it's just everybody's always lying to each other, and that's what Bobby doesn't like. It's no longer a brotherhood. It's a club that uses each other to complete each other's goals, basically. And that's what Bobby's not liking. Anyway, we'll see how these final 2 seasons treat us, y'all. Hell, if I know these writers, things usually only get worse. I mean, as of late, the problems seem to rack up, but like I said, we solved a bit of the issues. Do I got anything else? I don't think I do. We'll see where this comes in season 6, y'all. So thank you guys for watching. Of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And Sons of Anarchy season 6 next, y'all. Stay tuned.